Like, yo. Like, hold it. Oh. Can you sit cross? Like, can you set like a pretzel style on a chair like this? Like, by yourself? Yeah. How do you? I don't know how people can do that. Like, I don't.
I mean, you can't tell.
I can't. I mean, okay, I got it.
Oh, this looks cute.
Don't rip those pants, bro.
No.
Okay, wait. I feel like maybe should we get closer? Like, is this too far? Like, I actually don't know. Okay, so what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my coworker Steven, and he has no idea why he is here today.
I have no idea.
But basically, I'm gonna be telling him something about myself, and it's supposed to help you guys out there feel comfortable with telling other people about the thing I'm gonna tell you about. Because a lot of people have this thing, and a lot of people don't tell anybody because they don't know how to tell people about it.
It's hard to express, so it's like
exactly.
I understand.
So we're just gonna go for this. But I didn't think I was gonna get nervous. My heart's pounding a little bit. I know you're not. You're gonna be completely fine. It's just like funny.
Do you wanna hold my hand?
No, I don't need to hold your hand. I'm all good. I'll hold my own hand.
Hold like this.
So, have you ever heard of trichotillomania? I know that's a big word.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I've never heard that word in my life. Trichotillomania?
Yeah, trichotillomania.
How do you spell that? Do you know how to spell it? Like,
yes. It's Trichotillomania.
How many letters?
Trichotillomania. I don't know. When you type it into a phone, it puts like the red line under it. Because
So
it's like, what the fuck is it? What are you trying to type right now? That's how like...
Because I'm like, I've never... Alright. So...
Okay, so if you had to guess, what do you think that is? What do you think trichotillomania is?
Trichotillomania. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Like, is it like you like take a faucet and just let it trickle?
Okay. I'm telling you something about myself.
Oh! Okay.
You think I'm like addicted to letting the faucet
That's what
just trickle?
Okay. I don't know. I can't even.
You can't even think of what it is?
No.
Okay, so trichotillomania is a disorder where I pull out my hair uncontrollably.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it started when I was 8 years old. I started pulling out my eyelashes. That's why I don't know if you guys ever noticed, I always wear fake eyelashes because there's like lots of gaps in them. And then when I was 12 years old, I started pulling out the hair on my head. That's why I shaved my head.
Yeah, that's what I thought you did like the St. Baldrick's thing. That's what I was. No, that's what I was thinking. Like I was like, okay.
No.
Okay.
I did it because I literally was like, I could not stop. So I've been doing it for 12 years now. And so it started with my eyelashes, then I went to my hair.
How did you, like, when you, was it an urge to do it, kind of like a tick, like a Tourette's, kind of like a tick in a way? Like, so, how you just had to do it?
Yeah, so that's actually how, I was actually diagnosed with Tourette's when I was 8 years old. So, because people didn't know what it was. They were just like, oh, this is Tourette's, that's a tick.
So let's just throw it under the category, yeah.
It's not Tourette's, by the way. It's called an ICD, which is an impulse control disorder, where I just can't control my impulses, specifically with pulling out my hair.
So it's like just...
So yeah, so what happened when I was 8 years old was I pulled out one of my eyelashes, and you know...
That's crazy. I'm like
I know.
trying to take it in, yeah.
So when I was younger, I pulled out one of my eyelashes, and you know when you have an eyelash on your cheek and you can like blow it and you get a wish?
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, I have unlimited wishes.
And you would just...
So I would just kept going. But then I kept covering up being like, oh, I have so many wishes, but I eventually got to a point where I actually couldn't stop. So I was just doing it.
Hurt?
No, so that's the thing. It doesn't hurt me.
But it's just, it's because the impulse is...
Yeah,
so
exactly. Like, so I describe it now as it feels like a really bad itch that you have to scratch. So it's like, I can't describe the sensation. It's like this weird tingling kind of sensation, and it doesn't stop unless I pull it out. So it's like a very strange disorder.
How did you settle on like kind of dealing with it? Like, did you, or you would kind of, it was kind of a regular thing already since it was an audience. So you were just like, I don't really know, I'm just doing it, so it's like that, or like how did people tell you? Like, yeah, so again, we'll go back to when I was 8 years old. Yeah.
My mom noticed I had a bunch of like bald spots on my eyelashes, and she was like, what? She was like, what's going on? And I was just like, oh, like, I don't know, I'm getting wishes.
You know, I wish for something, it didn't come yet, but alright.
Yeah. So she was like, no, this has to stop. So she ended up bringing me to therapy, and by the way, therapy has never worked for me ever because it's much more than just somebody being like, how do you feel today?
Like, when do they put you through stuff? Like, I feel like it just kind of like stresses you out more because it's like, why am I here? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. The first year of therapy, I went to this one therapist and I would just sit there and be silent. I wouldn't speak to her at all.
I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. I was so annoyed. I was like, screw this. I was like, this sucks.
You don't want to be there, especially at a young age too. It kind of just like, all right.
Exactly. But it got to the point where I literally had no eyelashes left. Right now, since I'm old, as I got older, it was easier to control it. So I'm at the point now where I do have some eyelashes. And sometimes I can get to the point where I have all my eyelashes, but usually it only lasts like most a month. And then like they end up coming out again.
But it always grows back though. Like,
it always grows back. But
so it's never like a...
Yeah, they're like much smaller and they're like thinner.
Yeah, because they're just growing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's taking kind of a toll. But yeah, and then when I started pulling out my hair, I was able to hide that for a while because I knew that my mom would like freak out. Yeah. So one day I forgot. I had a bald spot right on the top of my head and I forgot to part my hair to the side. So and it was right there and she was like, "Oh my god." She was like, "What did you do?" And I was just like,
you were like,
I know. And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I was 12, and I was like, I don't know.
Because I can't understand it because I'm just trying to comprehend it a little bit, but I kind of understand like you just not wanting to.
No, exactly. So it was really rough, and like going through middle school and high school was rough too, because like kids obviously are mean. Yeah. Kids bully.
Did you have like just somebody there? Like, do you have like a friend that was always supportive? Like someone that was supportive with you?
So I wasn't able to tell any of my friends for a really long time about it until so eventually I pulled out like so much hair on my head I had to wear a wig. So when I started wearing a wig, that's when I like started telling my friends because they were like, "What's happening to you?" Yeah. So I covered. Were
you scared to tell them for yourself, like because you didn't know how they were gonna react?
So how I told all of my friends when I was younger was I wrote them like a letter because I was so scared.
You couldn't say
I was so scared.
You're just like, ah.
Yeah, so I wrote them a letter being like, "Hey, I pull out my hair," and then like gave them the letter. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Shut up.
Cancel my birthday party.
But yeah, so as I got older, and one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because, again, so many people have this disorder and they don't know how to tell people. So I want to make this video I'm going to title it, How to Tell People
You can tell
Trichotillomania.
Anyone. Like this.
When you tell people, the more and more people you tell, the easier and easier it gets to tell people.
Because more and more people are doing it.
Yeah, and I also want to show them, like you, nobody has ever hated me for it. I've never told anybody and they've been like, "Ew, what? That's gross. What do you do?" A lot of people have that impression that when they tell somebody, they're gonna be like, "You're disgusting."
I feel like everyone shouldn't be hated in any way because I feel like how do you really hate somebody if you don't know them? You know what I mean?
So it's like
exactly. It's you can't pick out anything. It's like wow, like how is that fury to anybody too? Like I wouldn't understand it.
No, yeah,
it's not like I don't know.
Yeah,
I just want to hear more. I don't want to keep holding it up.
So I'll show you the photos now. So this was when I first shaved my head. This is what my head looked like.
It's like a rooster. Doesn't it? No, I'm saying like look.
So now like this is, I don't know if you can see it.
I can see the line.
Yeah. So there's like still a line on my head, and that's why I usually wear hats. Or I have this really great cover up, which is like an eyeshadow kind of, and I like rub it. Yeah, it blends it in, but it's so annoying to use, so I like don't want to use it.
When you gotta wash it out, so it's like. Okay.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Yeah.
So you deal with it a lot better now as you're growing.
So now that I've like grown up, I guess it's like easier to control. Yeah. But obviously not that easy because of what
it's not because it's still something that you've had
exactly
life, so
exactly like... Yeah, so I've said this a bunch in videos that I don't know if I'll ever actually stop pulling. The goal is to stop pulling, but I really don't. Deep down, I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. But I would hope for one day I can just get it under control where I don't have bald spots anymore. You know? Yeah.
So it would just be like not as much you're taking out, so you can control it to a certain point. But
exactly,
it's always like a part of you in a way. So
exactly, yeah.
I feel like you can get there, but like
thank you.
And you can just be chilling. You don't have to do anything. I mean, it's gonna be luscious.
Yeah.
How long has your hair been?
Oh my gosh, I have to show you. My hair has been very long before.
So luscious, yeah. So like, just letting it flow. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I had no idea.
No, I know that was crazy.
I had no idea. Crazy. I was just like, oh, I wonder what it's. I feel like it's. I thought it was gonna be like you did like the ASMR stuff, and we were just gonna.
Well, I thought that too.
You were gonna show like.
Press record.
You thought we were gonna come up here and be like.
Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's fun. It's fun here too.
I see you in a whole kind of like I already saw you in a way I was like the most brightest person. That's why I always say.
I know you.
Whenever I see you, I'm like hey, sunshine of a person, kind of like if you want to describe it as that. But yeah,
thank you.
And I see you like now you're a lot stronger than I would ever picture. Like you've been through a lot, so.
That's so nice.
And you're still going, but you've slowed it down. That's a straight power that you can only do because you can only control yourself. So it's like that's like the strongest thing like that you can have. Because like everyone else. They picture you in different ways. They were all pictured in different ways, but it literally matters about yourself. So like, once you come down to it. But I was not expecting this. What is it called again? I'm sorry. I can't remember.
It's called Trichotillomania, but like that's really long. For sure, people call it trick.
Trick.
Because like trichotillomania is long, or you can just say like the hair pulling disorder.
You should be the inspiration, like, because you see everybody is really down about it, but as you can see, like it's not. Yeah. It's not. It can't be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be just you embracing it. Yeah. And just loving yourself, even though everyone has flaws, and like that's you can picture it as a flaw, or you can picture it as something to motivate you to keep it going. So
exactly.
Like, that's what you have to. You have to just. If you listen to her. I feel like because I can see it. You can inspire like so many people with this. You can have like your own. Oh my god! Imagine.
My own what?
I don't know. Just like anything.
You got your own. No. Imagine.
Like,
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it, anyway, okay. I hope that it helped any of you guys out there. Tell anybody that you have trick, because like we were talking about before, it should be completely normal, a normal topic to talk about. You guys shouldn't try to hide anything. So I hope this helps you in some way. And you can check out Steven on TikTok and on Instagram.
It's just my name, Steven Tyler King on Instagram, and then Steven STEPHEVNKING on TikTok. You'll never just read the.
It's gonna be in the description box.
That's why I didn't want to say it.
So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And then yeah, my information is in the description box too. So check them out, and I'll see you guys next time. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So see you on what's
Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
It's gonna be on Monday. See you on Monday. Perfect.